My name's Gary White. I'm part of the interpretive staff here at Historic Washington State Park, and we're presently underneath a historic landmark, the Grandison-Royston Southern Magnolia. You hear that? Boy, that brings back memories to me. You know what that sound may be? I think that there's tree frogs. That brings back some mighty fine memories to me. You ever had yourself a bowl of tree frog chili? Man, I tell you, that's some good stuff. Let me tell you how you go about that. Man, they're loud today. My Uncle Deep is the one who shared this recipe with me, and I'll probably share it with you if you feel the need to do it someday. But you got to have the right tools in order to do it right. Now, my Uncle Deep, he couldn't hear so well, but you have to understand, there's a heap of peepers in them hills up there, the Tater Hills, and now the Ouachita Mountains. Like a blind hog can find an acorn every now and then, Uncle Deep, he done pretty well from time to time. Some folks, they use a method of catching their frogs different than others. Some folks like to trap them. Box traps will work. Trap lines sometimes. Sometimes you just want to go out and find them one by one at the light of night. You can tell by the way they're sounding, the season's right. Man, he's loud. Now, the big ones don't have to have near as many of them, but the little ones, you're going to have at least 50 of them, so you got to have you about 200 frog legs. My method, I like to call them up. I kind of like that turkey hunting. I go out and I take me my bag and I'll throw it on and I'll head me for the forest. I'll get them out there. You hear them? You got to be sneaky. They're unique. You have to sneak up on them. Boys, it's always been hot. I worked up a sweat working these goods here is the main ingredient you got to have. But if you don't have these other fixings, they just as important. They have to be, no skimping, there ain't no substitutes, they got to be right. Now you need to get some pinto beans. Now homegrown ones are pretty good, but the homegrown pinto beans that you get, you got to count them twice. Make sure you don't get more than 239. I've counted them out here, and if you get any more than 239, just one more, it'd be 240. So that's very important. You put this all into your Dutch oven. You're going to have your spring water. Get you some sweet water from down by the old iron springs. Now you need you a fistful of wild onions or some good onions from the garden. I like to get them out of Granny's backyard. They're the best. Clove the garlic and cut them up. And a couple of these vine-ripe tomatoes. You need at least 4, maybe 5 of them, but they need to be harvested before you get them from last spring frost, because if you get them any further after that, they get too bitter. These guys is rough. We're going to have to clean them here in a minute. You go down to the Jot 'em Down store and get you some of these chili fixings. There by Pine Ridge, they got a good batch there. You want to get you a fistful of that. Put that in there and let them soak. We like that. You want to get a clove of garlic, we want to put it in there and let it cook. Guys. Sorry about that. Get them all right. Now, where was I? Pinch of salt, pepper. I like frying my own. Pinch of salt, throw it in there to your own taste. And there's going to be some good eating. Now, I'm going to have to show you how to clean these critters here in a minute. Yeah. We're going to tenderize them a little bit. Now, once you've got your tree frogs and they've been pacified to a point where they're no longer jumping off, you can get your tools out. And again, you need the right tools for the job. You need to find you a critter skinner. Now, this one right here is specially designed just for skinning tree frogs. You can find one at our local blacksmith shop. When you skin and devein these, they're going to make them so much better. They make them tender to get them tendons and veins out, and that skin ain't none too good for eating. So take your time and do the job right. Once you've got all your frog legs in your pot and you're ready to go, the cooking part here is very important. You need to get you a good coal fire built to where you can put it on and bring it to a simmer. And you need to stir constantly in order to keep it from scorching. And this needs to be kept for a period of at least 10 to 12 hours. Yep, that's right, 10 to 12 hours. Boy, This is good stuff. If you can enjoy a recipe like this, you might want to serve it with some crackling cornbread and warm buttermilk. And for learning other recipes and other Dutch oven workshops that you might be interested in, you can visit us at historicwashingtonstatepark.com. Happy to see you. Come by and have some rainwater coffee or maybe some tree frozen chili. What you think?
Good stuff.
Mmm.